Welcome to the stream. Second time in a row that we are starting here on the news. Old news, that is. Because we read the news in the wrong order last time and were punished by missing ingredients for a dish. So we have to rectify that today. On the 26th of March, the castle in the air opens to visitors. The upside-down castle sinking in the air is now open to visitors. An investigation by this reporter, who is the one missing the ingredient, has also revealed that this castle belongs to the descendant of Sukuna Bikona, the legendary Inchling. This is one opportunity you don't want to miss out on, dear readers. This castle could very well become this year's most popular tourist hotspot. But only we actually decide to go there. Last time we also unlocked phone, so we can now phone in most of our deliveries and talks. And I want to try that right on our way. I mean, we tried it last time. There's a lot of things we did last time. We finished things. We started things. We continued doing things, and today we will trigger quite a lot of events on our first round of this area. I'm pretty sure. First, let's do the commissions, was it? All. Let's get that out of the way. And then there's someone else I want to call, if possible. Don't know, can I call regular people? Call a friend. Bamboo Forest of the Lost. Kaguya. I cannot call you for the thing I want to call you for, so we actually need to go to you. That's what I wanted to know. Also call all the merchants. Won't do that right now. So I guess we'll talk to merchants ourselves. For now. Then immediately go to Kaguya, because I think Kaguya talks about a topic we have not talked about yet. And I mainly expected that to be about the upside down castle, but now I'm not sure anymore what she is all about. So let's find out. Because there's many competitions of any sort happening in this game, and I don't know which one you wanted to talk about anymore. About the contest, the most unspecific one. Think Miss Molten Brain used something as crude as Ibarika pork. Oh, that contest. Okay, you are living in the past. I'm sorry. I had no reason not to talk about you. Used Ibarika pork to insult the prestige of Kaguya Hime. Even worse, her dish somehow outdid my immortal turkey. I refuse to accept this. I want a rematch. The enmity between you two won't disappear no matter how many times. Oh, so that's how we can redo that thing. It's not that I'm a sore loser, it's just that she is way too arrogant. Can you believe it? She celebrated by setting off fireworks outside my house in the middle of the night. That is a bit much. Instead of putting up with her all day, why don't you bring Kaguya-hime and the immortal... Bring out Kaguya-hime and the immortal turkey. Allow us to square off once more. That should put a stop to her for a while. What do you think? No. Sorry, I had to keep selling them for days in the last competition. I'd like my customers to try different flavors and treat them to some of my new dishes. You are living in the past, Kaguya. In that case, we'll just have to take care of our business ourselves. Okay, mystery solved. This has nothing to do with DLCs. I just randomly saw it for the first time after DLCs happened and made a wrong conclusion. It happens. Let's go to the lunar capital, because I think everybody here wants to talk to us. Let's not pick these up, because they take a lot of time that we do not have. I found out about some things regarding Miss Erin, Miss Yorihime. What? Why would you look into Master? You keep worrying about how Miss Erin is doing on Earth, so I paid attention to the things regarding her. She has never visited us in our shop yet. For me, sorry for the trouble. Although, I only heard about things related to the Horai pharmacy. Of course, anything Master doesn't want getting out won't get out. Everything you hear about is what Master doesn't mind people knowing. I see. Alright then, please tell me more about Master's life on Earth. Sure, I heard that even though Miss Erin opened a pharmacy, she doesn't seem to care much about fees. She only charges a small, suitable fee even for the best of medicines. She'll even wait patiently for those who can't pay. Naturally, Master's plans wouldn't revolve around something trivial like raising money. But raising raisin, that's something she does. Sometimes you look into doctors, but more often, doctors look into you. Correct. Also, for patients who suddenly visit, she'll personally diagnose them, regardless of whether they are human or yokai. So Nanoka, Master is graciously assisting the people of Earth by diagnosing them. This is God's gift to Earth, and I hope those who receive treatment from her understand that. All the guests are very thankful to Miss Erin. Whenever they talk about Miss Erin, they'd say she's gentle and friendly. Basically, they talk about stuff I don't get. Master's mind is far beyond that of humans. Even in the lunar capital, the people who understand her are few and far between. Also this is the first aid kit Miss Erin would make and distribute to families free of charge. Free medicine. Yes, well, it's not exactly free. I think when the seasons change, she sends someone to check on the families and charge for the portion that has been used. I see, as expected of Master. She's thought of everything. But, Master... Why would Master do all this? I'm not sure either. Since Master treats Earthlings with such courtesy, I shan't look down on Master's guest either. You're always so headstrong, Miss Yorihime, but whenever Miss Erin is brought up, your eyes start sparkling. Is that what it looks like? Sorry, I got ahead of myself again. You don't need to act so reserved. Talking about this isn't taboo. But it is time to end the chit-chat. Let's continue training. Okay. Do you remember when I mentioned low temperature vacuum cooking while talking about liquid nitrogen last time? That feels weirdly appropriate. It does ring a bell, I think. This low temperature vacuum cooking, simply put, is to place the ingredients into a vacuum-sealed bag. Then, put it into a constant temperature heater and cook in low temperature for a long time, around 45 to 80 degrees centigrade. Centigrade? Centipede? Yes, in molecular gastronomy, we don't just write low heat or high heat. We strictly control the temperature and time. And a vacuum-sealed bag? Cooking in a vacuum-sealed bag can reduce the loss of flavor of the ingredients. During the cooking process, it locks in the moisture and prevents contamination from outside flavors. It allows the ingredient to retain its original flavor and be more nutritious. At the same time, it prevents the growth of bacteria and allows the ingredient to more effectively absorb heat from the water or steam. So there is such a way of handling ingredients. Talk is meaningless. We'll do the hands-on approach. Go prepare some beef. Sure. Beef it is. 20 beef. We have 20 beef. E? Okay. Miss Yorihime, the ingredients are ready. I have the beef. Good job. Let's begin. To cook beef the molecular way, first put the beef in a vacuum-sealed bag for maximum flavor retention and to prevent other reactions during heating. Okay, what's the next step? After that, put the vacuum-sealed bag into a constant temperature heater to control the heat and time of the reaction. This will ensure the complete dissolution of the beef's fibers. By blocking out the air, the beef won't oxidize too much during this process, and the nutrients will be locked in. I see. I don't get it, but I'll remember it. Beef made using this method not only retains as much of its original flavor as possible, it even has a texture that's as soft as a sponge. God, I feel like I'm gonna start salviating. This is what low temperature vacuum cooking is. Once you've mastered it, you can try making the dish recorded in this old booklet. So this is the homework this time. The homework this time is difficult, but I'm sure you will be able to do it. Yes, I'll do whatever it takes to get it done. Planet Mars! Bottom of the plate, solely designed to recreate the surface of Mars, topped with a premium mix of crab jelly and white wine grape jelly, only possible through molecular gastronomy. A delicacy combining the refreshing, chilly texture of the crab and the raindrop-like fruit. Jelly filled with a white wine aroma. Metaphorically, it's a droplet of water on planet Mars, representing the last hope. Crabs indeed came from Mars. Expensive, aquatic, premium, legendary, sea delicacy, photogenic, cultural heritage, wonderful, fruity. Not a mountain delicacy. There are no mountains on Mars. That might be factually wrong. Why do you keep coming to the moon? The Earth is a much better place. Guess I'll leave then. The moon is pretty nice too. Is this what they call a fortress besieged? Fortress besieged? Oh, because we are surrounded by the Sea of Tranquility. No, not that. Those who are outside want to get in, and those who are inside want to get out. Actually, the biggest mountain in the solar system is on Mars. Olympus Mons, that is 20 kilometers or something. So factually wrong I was. Have you heard of this quote before? I have not. There's a moon rabbit who really loves to read. Is it you? She somehow got her hands on a few books written by people from Earth, and now she never stops talking about them. I've listened to what she's had to say multiple times, but I can't remember a thing about them. The only thing I remember is that quote that's written on the back cover. How interesting. To think a rabbit from the moon would go out of her way to read books from Earth. On Earth, no rabbit would ever read a book. Well, that's true for most rabbits on the moon too. Speaking of, I recall Gensokyo not having any seas, is that right? That's right, I can hardly believe the first time I'm seeing one would be on the moon. You mean the Sea of Tranquility? Well, it's true, the vast Sea of Tranquility is outside the lunar capital. It's a dead sea. You won't find even a single microorganism there, let alone a fish. Only crab. There's nothing in it, and it's even worse than the Sanzu River. At least that has monsters in it. I think I'm better off with an empty sea, thank you very much. That would be so boring. Seriously. In the end, it's the place without any seas that gets to eat all manner of aquatic dishes. I'm so jealous. Although, since Gensokyo doesn't have any seas, anything aquatic can only come from rivers and the like, right? Those are the only ones you can get natively in Gensokyo, but thanks to the barrier between fantasy and reality, seafood from the outside world sometimes ends up in Gensokyo too, especially those that have already gone extinct. Barrier between fantasy and reality. According to the stories, a yokai sage erected the barrier. Gensokyo is the land of fantasy, and the outside world is the land of reality. As for the specifics, I'm not too sure myself. All in all, the less common something in the outside world is, the more common it is in Gensokyo. That's great. Only the lunar capital had such an interesting barrier too. You guys have the lunar rainbow pond. I heard that pond houses many aquatic creatures from various different worlds. But the lunar capital hates impurity, so fishing is just for recreation. No one will actually cook those fish. You just want to eat fish. I can cook some and bring it here for you. Really? Nah. Haha, I was messing with you. Wait here, I'll have a big meal ready for you. Seafood banquet. Dishes with aquatic small portion. One dish with aquatic small portion. One with aquatic sea delicacy. One with aquatic home cooking. We get supreme seafood noodles. I hear you've been learning molecular gastronomy from Yorihime. Must be pretty difficult, Miss Yorihime is very strict, but I'm thankful that she's making time out of her busy schedule to teach me. Oh my, what a hard-working child you are. You and Yorihime should make good friends, what with that senseless determination. No offense, but Miss Yorihime is so busy she hardly has any free time. So aren't you being a bit too free, Miss Toyohime? But I like being free. The world must be turning upside down. That little sparrow is lecturing me in Yorihime's stead. You're going to break my heart, you know. Things are gonna turn upside down real soon, don't worry. Huh? Lecture? No, it's nothing like that. It's fine. You have a point. Since I am so free, I might as well find some work for you to do. I don't think that's gonna make you any less free. Why is it for me to do? Speaking of molecular gastronomy, I know of a certain masterpiece. Which would be? You did lecture me just now, but no matter. I'll share with you the ultimate molecular gastronomy dish, which I had just learned. Told you I wasn't. Never mind. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that about you. Thank you for forgiving me. Guess we found the gatherer for this place. That might indeed be. There. Good girl. Alright, watch closely now. I'm about to reveal this dish. Isn't this just a regular peach? You're teasing me again. Well, you can't tell from its appearance, but this peach has been through minus 196 degrees Celsius to 99 degrees Celsius. Huh? Minus 169 degrees Celsius is the point at which liquid nitrogen vaporizes. So the creation of the Dragon Song peach also involves liquid nitrogen techniques. Sugar is added into the peach, then placed into a vacuum chamber where all air is removed. After that, it's heated inside a constant temperature heater. The process is very complicated. Why do all that to a peach? Did the peach deserve this? Not just a peach. It only looks like one peach in the end. But in actuality, it's made with 99 peaches. What? What's more? In the production process, you will see how a peach's flesh and leaves are put to maximum use. The flesh is turned into a jam and sugar molds. Then the leaves are dried for 6 hours and added with the frosting. It's unlike anything you'd see with a regular peach. Especially the ice that forms on the surface while at low temperatures. Interesting, right? Is it? It just makes my head hurt. I'm peachless. Yes, Mystia too. I don't understand. Why go through such a complex process to recreate the ingredient's original appearance? It may look like a peach on the surface, but once you dig in, you'll realize it couldn't be further from a peach. And only when you taste it will you realize that the flavor of the peach has been enhanced to the absolute max. Is that so? Believe me, you'll know once you've tried making it. It's too difficult. Don't worry. I'll be here to hold your hand. Just get the ingredients ready. Do I really need to get 99 peaches? Yes. For the sake of the Dragon Song peach, I'm willing to dig into my own supplies. You just need to collect around 30. Just how many peaches do you have stored? Alright, I understand. I'll be right back. 98 peaches then. Peach made peach. Don't worry. I am worried. Will I need 99 whenever I actually want to make it in the store though? There's so many peaches. So many that even I can finish them on short notice. But now we can make the Dragon Song peach. Are we really going to turn all these peaches into one peach, which you can finish with a single bite? It feels like such a waste. Oh no, not one bite. Then 2 bites? 3? Bzz, nope. It takes skill to savor the Dragon Song peach. You need to get your hands dirty and crack open the sugary shell, exposing the light pink frost inside. Then, on the area you just struck, drizzle in the low temperature peach jam you made during step 3. Only then can you start eating it. That's a lot of effort. It's because its flavor tends to change. First there's the sweet peach frosted ice. Then your tongue reaches... tongue reacts and you taste the sweet and sour peach jam and the texture of the fruit. Finally, there's the crispy and sugary outer shell. I get it. Since you love it that much, I'll put these peaches to good use. Ah, I can hardly wait. Those are some lunatic recipes. What does this even look like? Well, a regular peach-ish. Essentially, it's about making a peach anew with peach. Peach. Also cocoa bean. Mince the peach, then recreate the shape of the peach using the minced peach. On the surface, this may seem to be a simplistic approach, but the actual making process is insanely complex and delicate. I'm surprised that we need cocoa bean. Expensive, premium, legendary, mild, sweet, refreshing, wonderful, specialty, fruity. That's some interesting tags, some good tags. Definitely not a fungus, not meat, not sea delicacy. Not peculiar, not raw. I would call this very raw and peculiar. But you do you, Koyohime. So complex it takes 10.8 seconds. Not seafood. What am I even getting myself into with these moon people and their moon logic? We bought that from you last time. We don't need to talk to anybody here. So we have no good reason to actually exist here. Well, cocoa beans. Cocoa beans are a good reason to exist. And now that we can do everything by phone, there really is not much reason to go all the way around. There is the hot springs, which we will need to visit eventually again. For hot spring CGs. Oh yeah, Trout. And Trout is the reason we ran into troubles last time. That's expensive. Well, I guess no better time than now, then. To see what this is all about. A reverse castle floating in the skies of Gensokyo. The castle's owner is the descendant of Isun Boshi, Shin Myomaru Sukuna. What was supposed to be a city for Inchlings is now rampant with delinquents, muddying up the castle even further. Who are gonna be our re-entries to the friend list? I'm expecting Sukuna, and I'm expecting Seija, but who's gonna be the third? Musical instruments, maybe. Possibly Reiko then. Speaking of delinquents, not another step. Huh? Oi! You're stepping on our turf. Outsiders aren't allowed here. Oh, sorry. I must have missed the sign. Bah! Bird brain. If you wanna pass, you better give us protection money. These roads are gonna cost ya. Oh. I'll go home then. No going back, chirp. You're past the point of no return. What? Cash, chirp! Cough it up, or you're not going home. I'm sorry? How much do you want? Psst, how much do we ask for? Ain't got a clue. This has never worked before. The boss went out of her way to get us on the news, but this isn't a place humans can reach. Yokai, well, you don't see weak ones like her often. I'll handle this. Seeing the way you're dressed, you can easily afford 2,000 yen. What? That's daylight robbery. Wait, this is a robbery. Wouldn't go calling it that. Boss said what we are doing here is completely legal. Who's this boss? Our boss is... Oi! Ain't that the boss? Boss, some idiot actually took the bait. What did I say? Good things come to those who wait. Or well, a sparrow does, if nothing else. Gang leader Seija. I like the design of the others. I don't think that's Sekibanki. Sekibanki does not have horns. I think they're just original characters, do not steal. I don't have any. That's the most blatant lie I've ever heard out of your mouth, Mystia. No cash? You dare enter my castle with no cash. How about I tie you up and throw you out? Yeah, but I thought this was the Inchling's castle. What's hers is mine. Alright, we're having cooked sparrow tonight. Oh, please no. Boss, the sparrow. Yeah? She's the owner of Mystia's Izakaya. I ate at her place once back on Yokai Trail. Ah, I ate there too before I joined the gang. Huh. She's the Mystia? No wonder she looked so familiar. What? Going soft just because she runs an Izakaya? Stacker capitalists like her are the ones who you need to overthrow first and foremost. So that's just your outfit for this game, huh? Sure, go ahead, Seija. Overthrow? What the heck are you guys up to? Also, shouldn't I be in the middle class? Good question. We are the revolution. We'll overturn everything and turn Gensokyo upside down. No longer will Gensokyo be ruled by the strong. We'll turn this into a place where the weak have the most power. You're robbing the weak right now. To make our dreams a reality, some sacrifices are inevitable. I don't want to be sacrificed. I have an idea, boss. Speak! We keep losing members. Some get sick of it, some get homesick. The heart of Mystia's Izakaya is friendship, so I'm sure the others will be less homesick if we have her open a shop here. Yeah, boss, this joint's virtually deserted, you know? We're not just struggling to take care of ourselves. We gotta babysit that inchling too. Yeah, man. Wouldn't be in a gang if we knew how to take care of ourselves. Boss, have the sparrows stay. It will be good for morale. Well, on account of everyone, you shall stay and open a shop. I refuse. As one of the weak, you are with us. A bit of fame and you forget the oppression of us weak yokai, which we have to suffer through. The injustice, the oppression, the pain. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten how they abused us weaklings devoid of strength? Huh? Is that how it is? It seems you have forgotten. Those who abandon their comrades for the enemy are worse than the enemy themselves. But I didn't. Stay here and open a shop, Chirp. We haven't had a proper meal in ages. Yeah, once or twice. Just let us have a taste of home. If you agree, we can even help you set up shop. Nothing else to do anyhow. The whole gang united, we'll have it wrapped up in no time. Yeah, just say yes and we'll do anything you ask. Well, if I just have to come by occasionally. Great, boss, she said yes. Heh, you are unexpectedly popular in the revolutionary army. You have the potential to be my adjutant. Wanna join us and turn the world on its head? That I really have to say no to? No matter. I have plenty of time to change your mind. Uh-huh. I can just leave now. I ain't been to Izakaya, but I have heard about it. Glad I have chance to taste your cooking, Chirp. The whole gang united, we'll have it wrapped up in no time. Sorry for being rough, Chirp. I'll make up for it. Thanks. We haven't had a proper meal in ages. Don't worry, from now on you're under our protection. Long live the revolution! Viva la revolution! We have plenty of time. I'll change your mind and have you willingly join our revolutionary army. Then we'll turn the world on its head. Are you on the list? Yes. 1 on the list, 2 to go. Thought I'd get to ride a motorcycle, so I joined the boss, but the castle's a right mess. Where on earth do I find a place to ride? All the guys who came here with me have all left. I don't understand. Why would you live a life of letting anyone run roughshod over you when you can do whatever you want with the boss? Toy soldier. I can feel it. There's not much magic left in my body. I can hear the other toys have already gotten new lives thanks to a powerful person. But I'm going to pass on it. Oh. So, Tsukigami are around. Why? Don't have thought about the future before. Maybe a toy should just be a toy. Ingredients are around. Need to double check what I need. Okay, not going down there. Tsukigami out of the moon. Tsukumogami, sorry. These ancient nobles have lived longer than I have, yet they know next to nothing about the world. Evidently, wisdom comes not with age, but with experience. It can only grow if we stop and ponder what's around us. There is no pond around us. Oh, a shop there. The boss brewed this herself. You don't want to miss out on this trip. Upside down, or what it's called. This side up. Red bean. Plum. There we go. Fruit from a plum tree, which can be dried or salted. Dried plums develop a unique taste of saltiness with a hint of sour. Combined with its savory, sweet aftertaste, they make a delightful appetizer. Mid-alcohol. Oh, no. Salty, small portion. I don't think we had small portion as a tag we can put on things before. Also, more crab. Here we learn. Saja brews crab. So I guess this is the plum tree. Certainly looks more like a plum tree than other things. Well, here's Sukuna. Every time I see her happily watching me make clothes, I start to feel happy too. I hope one day I'll be able to make one for her. Don't you think it's a pity the inchlings trapped in this upside-down castle won't ever get to experience the beauty of the outside world? Yeah. So I asked a good friend of mine to make cute clothes for them to wear. Inchlings are too cute. I'm going to have them try on this maid outfit later. Oh, the catfell outfit is nice too. What to choose, what to choose. You're just doing this for your own amusement, aren't you? Oh, it's Kagero. The castle's owner is small too. She possesses immense power. I think she's very reliable. So much for the Tsukumogamis. Galero. After all that work climbing up here, I can't believe it. You can't trust a single word the Tengu write in their newspaper. Are you here because of the newspapers too? Ah! Another person who was tricked into coming here. I knew there was something fishy going on. 9 times out of 10, these attractions are just tourist traps. I'd much rather prefer the bamboo forest piece. The bamboo forest of the lost is a famous tourist attraction in Gensokyo too, although you'd get lost most of the time. If we ever come across each other in the bamboo forest, I don't mind showing you the way, provided it's not a full moon night. Thanks. That would be a great help. We already have Moko, Mystia. We don't need her. Nice to see a friendly face around here. Alright, it's about time I go back. You should leave too. But I promised them I'd open a shop here. What? I'm not too optimistic about it, but if you don't mind, maybe you could come visit every now and again? Man, that's horrible. Don't worry. I promise I'll give you my support. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Well, I'm going home. Drop by the bamboo forest sometime. Okay, safe travels. Never mind, she's an addition to the bamboo forest of the lost. But she is here. In spirit. That is a big bowl. That hat does not fit on the bowl. One day, I'm gonna be a hero. I thought those gangsters already took over the entire castle. There's Inchlings here after all. Singular. There's been a lot of yokai in the castle lately. Did something happen? Huh? The Tengu's newspaper said Shining Needle Castle was open to visitors, and that anyone of any race is welcome to visit. Say what? I haven't heard of this, and I'm the castle's owner. Only one person would be bold enough to go behind my back and turn Shining Needle Castle into a tourist attraction. I see. It seems she hasn't given up. Why are you talking to yourself all of a sudden? Oh well, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Too bad, that means you have to spend time, money to talk to her in the forest. That's true. Unless I phone her. But I think we need to talk to her a few times. Like, get a few hearts out of her before we can phone her. We'll see. There's even a Genzo beat in Shining Needle Castle. Seija put that there. Something about it being popular on the surface and wanting to let the guys experience it. Huh. I didn't know Miss Seija could be that considerate. Considerate? Didn't she go out of her way to get this because she didn't want you guys to be bored? You misunderstand. Seija said this arcade machine can corrupt the mind, and that it will become our ultimate weapon once it becomes a Tsukumogami. That's Miss Seija for you. But it really is fun. Even if Seija says it's an electronic drug, everyone's happy playing with it. Should be fine if it's just for recreational purposes, right? Right! This machine is free for anyone to use. Feel free to use it if you want. I got it, thanks. Guess we'll have to return to that eventually. And I think that's everybody. Well, I hope, despite being in the Bamboo Forest of the Lost, he will show up here when we open shop. And that's the full list. Unless there's things for those free spots that are empty. Plum tea rice. Fishing rod? Now I'm interested. Where? Werewolf. There, wolf. Hello, Miss Kagero. You really came. So what do you think? Doesn't pale in comparison to the Inchling's castle, huh? To be honest, they're both pretty similar. What? How so? Well, you start getting dizzy if you spend too much time in them. The castle is due to how it's been arranged. The forest is likely due to the rapid growth of bamboo. But that's not a bad thing. Bamboo that regrows quickly can be used for many things. Like houses and furniture. And tools too, check this out. Had some time to kill, so I fashioned a fishing rod out of bamboo. You're really good at this. Not really. This was mainly for practice. It's very crude. A complete failure, really. No, it's not. I think it looks rather nice. If you don't want it anymore, can I keep it? Huh? If you like it, I can make a new one for you. There's no need. I think it's a pretty great fishing rod. Alright then. You're really fine with it, you can go ahead and have that fishing rod. Thank you. I'll make good use of it, I promise. What that? An ordinary fishing rod capable of basic fishing tasks. As you'd expect, it's not very efficient. Fishing spots will appear in various places once activated in the basement display cabinet. Okay. Understood, maybe. Not efficient, but efficient. Thanks for the fishing rod you gave me, Miss Kaguro. Thanks to you, I've been getting into fishing a lot lately. Not yet. Color me surprised. You don't look like the type to sit down and quietly wait for a fish. Haha. Fishing is a lot quicker than directly catching them. Even catch fish that are apparently from the outside world on occasion. It's pretty interesting. Even fish can get spirited away, it seems. And I was thinking, maybe I could fish out treasure or something. Doesn't that happen in stories? Like a silver and golden fishing rod. I'm pretty sure that was a silver and golden axe. But it is true that I've heard of a mythical fishing rod that can fish for treasures at the bottom of the sea. Well, I wish I could see it in action. Only heard stories though. Maybe your wish will come true someday. Oh yeah, this. Okay. What did we need to cook? Aquatic small, aquatic sea, aquatic home. Wait. We might be getting more dishes, maybe? I'm actually not sure where people are at. Actually, I don't think we will. Because people are either waiting for their food or waiting for confirmation on having had their food. Aquatic. Aquatic small portion. Aquatic home cooking. And the other one was aquatic sea delicacy. Now, what a fishing spot look like? Like this. Didn't take any time. I failed though. It's a fish. So we can get fish without... It's trash. So we can very inefficiently get fish. Without spending time. I'm surprised that fishing of all things is a thing that does not take time. And I guess you can get all the fish that are in that area. Maybe. 2 more. Somehow that failed. So it may have been something better. Oh well. It's a fish! Considering we're already here. Might as well do the shopping. Save myself some trips. Beef! We need to restock. Heron Temple and Divine Spirit Mausoleum we are going to anyways, but... Yes, we may as well do the shopping before we go. Why mushrooms? So, don't need to go to the village, don't need to go to the mansion, don't need to mountain, don't need to forest. Just need these 3 then. Mostly for doing this. And Aya is waiting. How's the situation here? Talk. Ah, Nue must try. Ah! There was some cooking we needed to do still. Being wasteful. Sega has not tried. Kojiko and Futo have. Nue has to try. Where do we want to open today? That's the question. I mean, I guess we might open here. Get both Nue and Sage. Or we open on the moon. And try to get all three of those. Shouldn't treat the game as an optimization problem unless you really have to. I mean, the optimization I'm worried about is literally the 100 fee of going somewhere, which does not impact our budget anymore. But also I'm just trying to remember all the things I have to do. We have a few things that work with that. Let's do that first, because otherwise I will forget it. Right back over there. Who is waiting? We did read this. And your friendship level is rising. Raisen that friendship level. What an unbelievable dish. The dish Byakuren-sama had in the past is just as unbelievable. Have you remembered it? Yep. Even if I do remember it. Cooking and whatnot, especially vegetarian dishes. I have no clue at all. Let me teach you. I can make it if I have that recipe. Really? Just leave it to me. Buddha's Delight. A vegetarian dish from Buddhist cuisine. It's said that authentic Buddha's Delight is made with 18 different ingredients with complex and elaborate procedures. The finished dish is a colorful blend of elegance with a light and fragrant taste. One could say this is the most luxurious dish in Buddhist cuisine. That's not 18 ingredients, but it's certainly a variety of ingredients. And a variety of tags. You sure learn fast. Because you're such a good teacher. Even if it's the same dish, the taste differs depending on the person making it. The 13 ingredients that are omitted are the stuff that stuck to the pot from the last dishes. Oh, that makes sense. Doesn't that mean it's not authentic enough? No, this is precisely what's interesting about cooking. It doesn't have to be authentic. Keep going and create your own style of dishes, little sparrow. Got it. I hope we can continue talking about cooking in the future as well. Sure thing. You're welcome anytime. What are you doing, Miss Tojiko? I'm considering swapping out all the wooden buildings here for stone ones. Why fix something that's not broken? Because you never know when a certain Futo will start a fire. What? She even sets fire to her own home. She won't do it deliberately, of course. I'm just afraid that one day she'll have like a nightmare or something and treat the mausoleum like it were the temple. Can't set fire to the temple either. Oh. I'm dumb. Besides deers and pine trees, what else symbolizes longevity? Many auspicious signs and legends symbolize longevity, such as the elegant and graceful crane. They have been seen as good omens from ancient times and are often connected with longevity, amongst other things. Cranes, huh? I don't think that would make good food. There's also the dragon turtle, a sign of health and longevity since ancient times. Shuichi states, a turtle that have lived for 1,000 years grows hair. A 5,000-year-old tortoise is called the divine turtle. And one older than 10,000 years is called the spirit turtle. What? Feeding a 1,000-year-old deer makes you live 1,000 years longer. Doesn't that mean you live 10,000 years longer if you eat a 10,000-year-old spiritual turtle? This something I have never heard of. Huh. I don't get it. That reminds me. I wonder how old that big turtle behind the shrine is. Who knows? After a human becomes a hermit, is their next goal to become a celestial? I suppose this is the next logical step. I heard rumors that Miss Miko started training in order to attain even greater power and rule over Gensokyo's humans. Even if the Crown Prince desireth to become its ruler, this out of worry that Gensokyo would collapse if left to its own devices. If all is well, the Crown Prince would not want to be involved with humans either. to say nothing of ruling over them. Is that true? It's completely different from the rumors I heard. There's a lie propagated by the enemy. If the Crown Prince truly desireth as such, would the resurrection be necessary? Her past life should have been the closest to this goal. So what you are saying is in order to increase her life. Nay, what the Crown Prince pursueth is not merely a longer life. What she pursues is the truth behind this world. Crown Prince, she beginneth her training for her desires to pursue the truth behind the universe. I don't really understand this desire. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, we don't need to invite Aya, because she appears everywhere. I was thinking about that. So yeah, we're gonna open on the moon. And hope Aya comes by. And Toyohime can help us invite more people as the day goes on, maybe. I'm back! This is a lot! Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to start. Feel free. Oh my goodness, slow down. It's not going anywhere. Thanks for the meal. It's been so long since I've had such a big meal. Wow, you finished all of it. Rabbits can stomach way more food than I thought. Well, frankly, my stomach does feel like it's about to burst. Shouldn't eat too much, no matter how much you like it. It's interesting that the most expensive dish is 199. Probably because the lowest amount of money someone can have is 200. That makes a lot of sense. But I want to try all of them. Only there were a dish that let me eat all the seafood I wanted in one go. That's actually not hard to do. Oh, you mean I really can eat all the seafood I want in one dish? Don't worry, I'm an expert. Once I finish this new recipe, you will be able to eat it any time at my shop. That's great. I'll look forward to it. Supreme seafood noodles. Includes crab. Al dente noodles, stewed in seafood broth, filled with seafood umami. A luxurious family dish. One bowl is enough. Recall the deep memory of umami hidden by the sea. Premium tuna, seaweed, octopus, crab, shrimp. Certainly filling. This feels out of place. I wrote in my little hint booklet in bold letters. Something that I would have definitely forgotten otherwise. That is to try Yumeko. So you have revenue 10, movement instant, working fast. And you have revenue 5, movement speed medium, working speed fast. Use throwing knife to deliver food. Does this counteract the movement speed being medium and make you better than Sakuya? We will find out. Right now. This is a great place because there's not many other visitors. I haven't been here in a long while. Well, here comes our opportunity to invite everybody. Does your dish... No, your dish does not have space for any additional things. But I want you to stick around to possibly add more people. Oh yeah, the knife throwing. I did not look at it. This is a dish that's easy to remember. A fruity drink. Planet Mars does have spot for adding something. But do I even want Yorihime to stick around? You sometimes forget what comes between peach and peach. It's cocoa bean. Okay, and raisin is also here. So, where do we want to invite people from? Neuron Temple has 2 people waiting to be fed. Garden of the Sun has 1, but Aya might just show up by herself. Divine Spirit Mausoleum has 1. So, Myoran Temple, highest priority. And Reen is here, who is also a everywhere, I'm pretty sure. Not everywhere, but for my help, Palace of Earth Spirits, Myoran Temple, Divine Spirit Mausoleum, and the Moon, for some reason. Unless she is not real. She may not be real. Oh yeah, I can check here. Someone shot a cat on the moon. The cat now is hungry. So. Where am I? Eating mild is important for preserving one's health. Goju drink. Is this mild? This is not mild, so I have to make it mild. Do I want her to stick around? What does her spell do? Sounds Divine Spirits applying 1 Divine Laurel. If the dish provided has the legendary tag, an additional stack is given. A rare guest gives a non-perfect rating. Consume a stack of divine laurel to invoke a miracle, raising the rating to perfect. Doesn't sound bad, might be worth keeping around. Shoju drink. She does have the budget, so no worries there. Mild. Creep, rape, grab. Creep, grape, grab, do. And something making things mild. Like snow fungus. I would enjoy growing at about this point, because there's a lot of guests to keep track of. Thank you. Large portion though. Why large portion? Does she not like large portion? She does not care. She cares about fungus. Large is not mild, I guess. Why would large and mild be? Mild is about taste, large is about size. Like mild is the opposite of spicy, I would guess. While large is the opposite of small. Heatable, vintage. It's the real cat. Heatable, vintage, low. Oh no, English bad. Okay. Oh, no. Rin is here because Rin can appear in Myoran Temple. And we opened the gates to Myoran Temple. Mild is not a lot of. No, that is not how things work. Vintage, heatable, low. Heatable. Oh, someone has no budget. Vintage. Eatable. Low. Speaking of small portion being not a lot of, I'm assuming your thing is not small portion. Yeah. So it's not large portion either now. But I can also not add anything to it. Premium sea crab octo shrimp. Premium sea crab octo shrimp. Octo shrimp. Also check what your spell does. She's big on Japanese poems lately. Well, I'm just gonna give you the same thing because you really liked that last time. And it's very easy to remember. If I can find peaches. Premium sea crabocto shrimps can be fished in northern Atlantistian. Oh, well, that's a tongue twister. Even just saying it slowly. Atlantistian. Okay. Cats find strange things exciting. It's creamy crab peculiar. Well, I think I wrote down creamy crab for Reen, right? Yes. So now we need to wait for everything to finish. So you want to go to Mars. You want more Dragon Song Peach. You want all the fish. You want just crab. Oh, did Toyohime not use her spell? Also, I have two tummies. One for food and one for desserts. Bitter drink. Oh, and cat and rabbit both were budgeted out. Tag mismatch there was. Okay. Which is funny considering I gave her the same thing she asked for last time. Oh my. I guess I should have given Yorihime her thing first, so she would have elevated things. To perfect. Which also means I can give you whatever I want, and it will elevate to perfect, right? No, I wanted to read spell cards again. A rare guest gives a non-perfect rating. Consume a stack of divine lore to invoke a miracle, raising the rating to perfect. Yes, okay. So I can give you whatever, and it will be perfect. And I should feed you something legendary again to get more laurels. I just want to try. This is cultural heritage. What did I add to this earlier? Oh, I remember. The fungus thing. Creeping crab grape dew. Best. Yep. Perfect. Stimulating. Saga. I can technically also give you whatever I want. Now I kinda want Toyohime to leave. Well, her budget is getting low, so I guess that works. We have 3 divine laurels, too. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I just want her to drink the most expensive thing. Well, not most expensive, but something that will get her out. Oh, you are also gonna get out, though. Who do I even want you to connect to now? I guess the Garden of the Sun. It's not like anybody's actually gonna come in at this point. Like, nobody of interest. It's just... There's Alice. I'm nobody. Like, if there was anyone I wanted in line, I would start using Kizume, but... I'm surprised you stayed after that. I have one more Divine Logo. May as well use it on Alice to get some easy money. Still nobody of worth in the line. Home cooking Western drink. Actually, that's home cooking in drink form for you. Sweet Western. I feel like there's a million. A million, meaning nothing. Cultural neat drink. Yeah, end of days. Raw! There's Gordon Ramsay. And then we just wait. Well, we got all the moon people. Other things would have just been a nice bonus, but nobody came that was of interest. So now I can watch Yumiko actually roll things around. Yeah, okay. This is essentially instant. She essentially has the throwing ability of me all the time, so good for her. Did we make a profit? We did make a profit. I'm surprised considering I bought a lot. Wait, where are we? We are up here. Not a 2-hour first day, but close enough. Sure was close enough. Washi? How many washi do I have? 5. Can instant washi. So, what's the task situation looking like? Yeah, Yorohime, Toyohime, Raisin are fulfilled. Nobody else is fulfilled. Can't washi through moshi. That's sadly true. What skipped K? Oh, no. Escape. It's even better. That means buying everything for a person though. And that includes things that I don't want. So that's not an option, sadly. Like it includes dishes. Which feels like a waste. But it would be a lot faster. And it helps knowing which you actually want to buy from. I need my crab shop. I need my trout shop. The Lincoln Boy, my favorite shopkeeper. Because he has crab. Because he has crab and that's all that matters, correct. Certainly used a lot of peaches that day. Weird how that happens, if a dish requires 4 peaches. Which obfuscates the reality of 99 peaches. What a joker. So, where do we need to actually go? Is Kagero just at here now? Do I need to go here every day? Yes. You do howl. I'm very sure you do howl. Miss Calro, I'm glad to see you. You got lost again. Yeah, could you show me the way out? Do you mind staying here a bit longer? I'll show you the way out when I get back. Are you in a rush? Kappa are having a bazaar today. I heard that it's all cutting-edge products made with technology from the outside world. They even have hair loss cream. I'm afraid if I'm too late, it will be sold out. People fight over hair loss cream? You wouldn't get it. I gotta run. Also definitely does not transform. In no way. Miss Yorihime, I'm here to get feedback for Planet Mars. that is a sentence Mystia just said. How do you think I did this time? The taste of the crab is smooth and easy to swallow, and the fruit jelly is like a droplet of water with a hint of alcohol. It truly is a refreshing and top-notch dish. Thanks, Miss Yorihime. So how many marks do I get this time? I don't like involving personal feelings, but I must admit you get 101 marks this time. Huh? I thought the maximum was 100 marks. The dish itself is flawless, so it can receive full marks. The extra 1 mark is because I noticed that you spent some time working on the plating. So you did notice. I was sure that for such a creative dish, having the plating and the dish be 1 would definitely be more interesting. Indeed, in molecular gastronomy, concept is of utmost importance too. Form, meaning, color, and flavor each bear its own meaning. I'm beginning to understand that the core of molecular gastronomy is to keep trying. That's why I got a plate which resembles planet Mars from Earth. It's very suited for this dish. So, the core of molecular gastronomy is to keep trying. Haha, perhaps there's some truth to that. 1 level remains for the moon people. How do you summon 8 million gods, Miss Yorihime? I summon gods through possession. I can only summon 1 god at a time. You can summon whichever god you want. With my power, yes. Oh, then. I heard that Miss Erin was originally a god of the lunar capital. Does that mean that you can actually summon Miss Erin? Yes. Since you miss her that much, why not summon her? You might not know this, but Master changed her name after moving to Earth. Since Master has even abandoned her name as a god, I should respect her resolution and not call her by her past name. Is that so? Miss Erin sure is resolute, huh? By the way, Lunarians hate impurity, so killing is prohibited in the lunar capital. How did you cook all those fish? They were all raw. All the ingredients I used were prepared beforehand down on Earth. Thankfully, there's a special passage that lets me quickly travel between Earth and the Moon. Otherwise, they definitely wouldn't be fresh. Sorry to put this on you. It's fine. I prepared most of the ingredients before I opened my shop anyways. Washing the veggies, marinating the meat, stuff like that. I'd never get anything made otherwise. Wouldn't there be leftover ingredients? Yeah, me and the others just eat them as a midnight snack. It's great that nothing has to go to waste. How are the other 2 deserters, Seiran and Ringo, doing? The 2 of them are running dango stands in the village, and competing with each other. Odd. Ringo aside, Seiran honestly never struck me as the type with such determination. I think she's just doing what she can to earn money, so she doesn't get captured. How do you know? She has tears in her eyes every time I go to buy dango. Is that so? I guess life on Earth isn't as easy as I imagined. Dragon Song Peach looks like a peach. At its core, it's still a peach, and yet it takes so much effort to make it peach. This is nothing. Compared to other fruits, the Dragon Song Peach already has a unique advantage. Is that so? It sure doesn't feel like it. Lots of "is that so" today on the moon. The ice that forms on the Dragon Song Peach's surface, due to its low temperature, just so happens to look like it's fur. Oh no, it's gone bad. Just that alone already saves a lot of effort. If it were a Dragon Song strawberry... What if it were a strawberry? You want a realistic recreation. You'd need to pluck every single one of the seeds of the strawberry, and then slowly stick them all back on the Dragon Song strawberry. Not only do you have to take into consideration the distance between each seed, you also need to take care not to break the outer shell. Otherwise, you'd need to start over. That's enough. This is the first time I've been scared by a dish. Let's never make that. Could you bring a rabbit from Earth the next time you come here? Don't you have enough rabbits here? Rabbits from the moon and rabbits from the Earth are still different at the end of the day. How so? The taste is different. Huh? Huh? Haha, I was just kidding. Rabbits are so cute. I'd never be able to eat them. Was she really kidding though? How about a Dragon Song crab? Now we are speaking of nightmares beyond Lunarian concepts. Even they would not step to those levels. What's the plan for this day? I think we want to open in Myoran Temple. So we should invite Sega. Right. Yeah. Because these people are too low level and Aya might just show up anyway. Hopefully. Maybe. If we have any luck. I mean, I could try inviting her. I want to check. No, you are only at the mausoleum by yourself. Miss Sega, as a high-level hermit, you should have your own Senkai too, right? I can create one in exchange. But I like this place and its company more. Oh, okay. Hermits tend to feel like recluses, so you seldom see a hermit who leaves the company of... No, who lives in the company of others. I don't want to be an average hermit either. If you like company that much, why don't you drop by my shop tonight? Nothing against your shop, little sparrow, but nighttime is the best time for stealth. For what? Nothing a kid like you should worry about. I'll pay your I'll pay your shop a visit if I'm successful. Not entirely convinced you will be showing up. Miss Tojiko, during the time when Miss Miko and the others were asleep, were you always guarding the Great Mausoleum? Did you not go anywhere else? I didn't go to any other place. Wouldn't that be boring? Very boring. There wasn't even anyone to talk to. But then, how did you pass the time? I just wandered around in circles. Now that I think about it, there really wasn't anything to do. So that's how you lost your legs. Oh. I'll keep you company more often. There's more people here than ever now. Don't worry. I don't reflect on my past habits, loneliness, vengefulness. I don't remember them at all. The statue of the Buddha continues to haunt me to this day. The moment I see one, I will uncontrollably... You'll what? Uncontrollably raise it to the ground. If the Crown Prince doth not stop me, I could be starting fires all night. Dangerous! Too dangerous! Is this some kind of disease? You'll feel in peril when you come to your senses, right? When I come to my senses, I set fire to the temple for good measure. That has nothing to do with fear at all. Uncontrollably combust. That's what she does. Do I need to go to the temple? Big question. Yes, for Kogaza and Kogaza alone. Okay, one more for each of you. Quest me again. Oh, I cannot invite you. So I just need to hope. I mean, otherwise, if the other two give me a quest, I can just open here. With a heightened chance of ayayayaya. This is... certainly a fishing pond. Somehow found tuna in there. I see. Understood. Continue looking into it. Report any new information directly to me. Yes, boss. Ah, we've been discovered. Am I gonna get a delinquent outfit from Seja? What's been discovered? Nothing. Ha! We have no secrets to hide from her. My goal has always been to overturn Gensokyo, to drag those above down from their high horse. And yet, to think Gensokyo already has a yokai, one just as weak as I am, that has them under her thumb. Huh? What are you talking about? You, of course. Huh? Me? I could simply abduct the chef, And yet those powerful yokai foolishly continue to stand in line, mingling with the weak. 9 times out of 10, you won't even make it to the front, and you even have to put up with the owner occasionally kicking you out. These are all happenings in Mystia's Izakaya, are they not? I mean, you are correct. I feel like something's not right here. Ha! No need to be humble, you've done well. I was right to choose you as my adjutant. I told you, I'm not going to become your adjutant. No need to rush. The way I see it, your Izakaya still has room for improvement. Huh. We are to overturn Gensokyo. Dragging them down to our level is not enough. I never wanted to overturn Gensokyo. For example, we can introduce separate dining areas and reserve a majority of the seats for normal guests. The high and mighty should eat on the floor. But that's still not enough. The weak shall have priority and are allowed to cut the line however they wish. We must show these impertinent yokai how it feels to be oppressed by those below them. Imagine the look on their faces as we drag them into the mud. I'm ecstatic just thinking about it. I just ran an Izakaya. Overturning Gensokyo does not happen overnight. We shall start with your measly Izakaya. Don't just make changes to my Izakaya like that. What a bird brain. You still don't understand how great the world will be after my revolution, but I recognize your talent. One day, I will have you join me willingly. Ah. The counterattack has begun. What a bird brain. What a bird brain. Oh, it's a red bean and plum on this tree. Why do ancients live in an upside-down castle? Isn't it a hassle? Who said we liked it? Huh? You don't? Why did you turn the castle upside down then? It's a long story. All in all, we didn't turn the castle upside down. Oh, well, living in an upside down castle is a hassle, but it sure is a sight to behold. So, let's see how well that works. Oh yeah, we forgot Vashi. Oh no. What will I ever do? Just check my tasks. Muraza, Aya, Sega, Noe. They all have a chance to appear this time. But who will and who won't? Oh, there's rats. Surprise! It's neither of the people I want. I mean, I can get her to her next level. We get her to her next level. Eating together as a family is very cozy. Chillable. chilling with your family. So, home cooking. What were other tags? Home cooking, filling. Home cooking, photogenic, maybe. Don't seem to dislike any of that. Junior sweet filling strength. Make it filling. Mushroom potato cream. Mushroom potato cream. Pumpkin. Can it? Consider me surprised. Consider me rained on. Food that surprises you is pretty interesting, isn't it? Chillable drink. History and culture, sake. Does that just have everything you like? Chinese, it's cultural heritage, sweet vegetarian. Yeah, okay, that's just all you need. Ginkgo honey. Want you out. So I guess I'm gonna try to get you out. Meanwhile, I'm surprised Kukasa stayed in with that low of a budget. But she is maxed out, so nothing matters anymore. She's a full level ahead of Noe. Noe and no. She will be level 4 after this, so she is 2 levels ahead of Noe and 1 level ahead of Murasa, so Myorin Temple is a bit all over the place. More strength to scare humans. Washi has appeared. Note, all the people that have been appearing are not who I want. We've written down Akio. I have not. Do you want culture? I mean, you also just like the thingy. I know that. But do you want something in addition to that? That's sweet vegetarian cultural heritage. Sweet cultural heritage. Let's make it mild, I guess. Things are shaking. Do we have a mild that's not that thing? We do, but that's even more expensive. That's more expensive. Which I mean I have less of. Cucumber. Sure. Oh, she dislikes hot. Learn something new. Match nobility. Premium. Well, now I need to use the pine nut. Izakaya. Oh wow, there's lots of people standing in line. Lots of interesting people as well. Although only one quest interesting person. Should I start kicking people out then? I almost have to. People with the lowest budget first, I guess. Seija won't like that. Seija is not watching. What did we say? What's the dish Nue wants? Pure white lotus. Lotus flower butter. Ah, wrong lotus. Heatable. I think I need to kick more people out. Because otherwise Aya's not gonna come in. Yeah, I need to kick everybody out. Can't kick people out while they're eating. Okay. Everybody barely got in. Wow. Yeah. You need to be faster. But now I can take my time. Kaguya's ability won't do anything anymore. Now I just want throw-in back. Also, Yuma's ability is not gonna do anything anymore. In fact, she could mess me up, so let's not do her first. There's the throwing. So, let's get drinks first. Dry, stimulating, cocktail, modern. Oh, Kaguya's not real. Dry, stimulating, cocktail, modern. Try. Oh. Stimulating. Cocktail. Modern. So, dry. Stimulating. Cocktail. Modern. High alcohol. Now the dishes we definitely know. No, I left immediately. I just noticed. Buddha's Delight. Udumbara, bamboo, truffle, pine, lotus. Udumbara, bamboo, truffle, pine, lotus. Seed. No, wait. Udumbara. Lotus. Pine. Forgot. Udumbara. Lotus. Pine. Ruffle bamboo. Bamboo. So many weird ingredients. What was yours called? Dry plum tea rice. Plum seaweed. Where's the plum? Plum seaweed. And after this, things don't matter anymore. At that point, Yuma can start doing things. Yuma should actually be sooner than I expected. Raw bloody flesh. That wasn't correct. Why not? Why not correct? Flesh is definitely meat. So what was missing then? Like, what is creamy crab? Premium, good with alcohol, seed delicacy, fresh signature, photogenic. Fresh. Wonderful. Eat. Oh, it's just fresh from the thing she likes, I think. Photogenic seed premium. No, it is premium. Why does she not? It should just be 3 tags hitting. There we go. Hey, Aya's coming back. Aya, yeah. So, the fake. Large signature peculiar. Something tells me this is not something that exists. It is. Just need to make it large. Wonderful Japanese legendary. None of those are in there. Flower Iberico, honey Izakaya. It's not even filling by itself. Oh, it loses good of alcohol from something. Interesting. That's why it probably lost a tag. This is not a neat drink. Oh, wait. This is a neat drink. And now we are done. Outside of humor things. Now just squeeze the last bit of money out of them, and then we are done. Too bad Kaguya's ability does nothing for us. And that's that. And no, Sega did not show up, but she also wasn't sure if she wanted to show up, so I guess it's to be expected. Yeah, Sega's the only one that didn't show up. One more day. Because we can. Let's do a fast day, meaning no shopping outside or the things I know that we are low on, because they are new. Because they are new. New or trout, that is. Okay. You're both shrine maidens, but you're completely different from Miss Reimu. You mean that red shrine maiden? You are also a red shrine maiden. Oh, you know Miss Reimu. It's a long story, but she once spent some time living in the lunar capital for a while. You could say she had to lend me a hand with something. Oh, I had no idea. She has the talent. She just needs to work on her lazy attitude. As thanks, I put her under strict training for the month when she was here. No wonder Miss Reimu hasn't shown up since. Yep, makes sense. Are you friends with that yokai rabbit Miss Erin has? The one that looks like a hermit. A yokai rabbit who looks like a hermit. She seems to be the leader of the rabbit yokai. Apparently she's given Miss Raisin no small amount of trouble. Ah, are you talking about Tay? That little troublemaker is a damn pretzel. Wait. You mean she has a bag of tricks up her sleeve, so dealing with her is like untangling a pretzel. Right, that's exactly what I mean. It's pretty far away from what you said. Why'd you bring her up all of a sudden anyway? She's always up to something no good. Wait, were you tricked by her before? Nothing much, I just think she's different from your average yokai rabbit. Really? She seems like any other yokai rabbit to me, aside from her cunning. Then it was probably just my imagination. Yeah, sure. Tough cookie. Miss Toyohime, I heard that you'll be training together with the rabbits today. You don't see that often. Gosh! What is it? I took a nap before I came here and I've been feeling anxious ever since I woke up. I get it. You had a nightmare, didn't you? Nightmare? No, it was a beautiful dream. I had a dream that I was surrounded by peaches, and they were all jumping into my mouth on their own. That's when I suddenly woke up and realized that I, in fact, had no peaches with me. Reality sure is cruel. I have a bad feeling about this. That's it. So that my dream can come true, I'll have to pass this time. Miss Toyohime's excuse for skipping work as something else. Very imaginative. Yes, we need to go here. Not for Sega. Well, yes, for Sega. Where do we want to open? The endless question. Where do we want to open? I think we want to open at the forest, because both of these will... Forest? Garden. Because both of these will have a quest. So we want to invite Sega again. Also, these are gonna be real slow at leveling up now. So we might just open on the moon again sometime in the near future to just get these guys to level 5 and be done with them. Sure, the Little Sparrow shop is rather popular. Look forward to your visit. Much easier this time. No more sneaking needs to be done. Oh yeah, we are still swapping things. Okay, no more talking. Talking for real with you. We're just burning and preventing burning around here. Your pure white lotus sure is popular. Everyone thinks the dish is really interesting. I told them you came up with it. Oh, oi! The hell are you blabbering about? They were all shocked when they heard it. They really appreciated you caring for them. Huh. Whatever you say. Not like I care anyhow. The sun is showing. Why are urban legends always so popular? That's cause these rumors are inexplicable and spine-chilling at the same time, yet they don't do any actual harm. Nothing would sate humanity's thirst for mystery more. Don't do any actual harm. I heard there's a monster in the village that will kidnap human children. I think he was called Red Raincoat or something. Kidnapping children is just another Tuesday for yokai, no? Eh? But kidnapping and then releasing them is the trend nowadays. It's like a kind of practice for the temple, I guess. Is that what it means to be a good Samaritan? Clearly. Miss Murasa, has the head priest tried your Buddha's delight? Not yet. Why? Haven't you been practicing? I'm still a long ways off, especially after trying yours. I'm not satisfied with the results, no matter how many times I make it. How unlike you. The captain I knew would throw caution to the wind. Well, you've already done a great job. Believe in my special training, okay? Alright, full steam ahead. What do you look like? Why do you look like you are going to war? Rest assured, I'm sure the head priestess will be touched. Miss Murasa lost her life from an accident at sea, so why do you create more accidents? Huh. When I was still bound to the sea, the only thing I could think of was that the more people I sunk, the more friends I had with me. An evil spirit, all right. The most infamous kind. But this cruel ability, it's all because of your lingering attachment to this world, isn't it? Who knows? I know way more than I did back then. I won't think that way ever again. But you are still playing pranks everywhere. Well, old habits die hard. I'd say you're even more evil now. Not doing it for friendship anymore. When you say one leg and one eye, Ippon Datara comes to mind. You know your stuff. I modeled myself after the image of Ippon Datara. Why? Isn't the Ippon Datara a well-known classic yokai? I want to become just as notorious. No wonder you are such a good blacksmith. The Ippon Datara is a renowned blacksmith too. Yep, so I trained my blacksmithing skills to the absolute limit. I'm not all talk. You sure are hardworking. I believe in effort. But since you've already made so many preparations, why do you keep failing to scare people? I wonder. I put in so much effort, yet I can't scare anyone. What point is there in living if I'm such a good-for-nothing yokai? Huh? Sorry. I apologize. It's my fault for being so worthless. I was a worthless umbrella, now I'm still a worthless yokai. Yep, I'm just don't fret. Why don't you tell me what you've been doing? We can think of a solution together. I know I don't look scary, so I changed my umbrella to look like the Ippon Datara and used that to scare people. I think that line of thought is fine. But I can't scare anyone. What else have you done? I heard I could easily scare people by hiding near roads with lots of rumors and danger. A treasure ship just so happened to have arrived in Gensokyo, so I hid near the treasure ship and scared humans who wanted to explore it. Sounds great. How did it go? I got beat up by humans. You tried to scare the wrong humans. That was your mistake. I didn't get it, so I flipped through many classic ghost stories and discovered everyone scares people at night, so I patiently waited until night. Now I'm sure you'll scare someone. I still got beat up by humans. Gensokyo's humans are too unreasonable. So I thought, why not scare this newcomer who had just built a temple in Gensokyo? Isn't that way too reckless? My plan to scare the temple's head priestess may have failed, but since I kept loitering around the temple, I accidentally discovered that Myorin Temple's cemetery suits me very well. Right, I almost forgot. Didn't you say you could scare people by staying in the cemetery? That's how it was initially, but there's only so many humans in Gensokyo. The cemetery's visitors don't change very often. I don't scare them anymore because they're already used to it. You don't say. Ah, is this my future? It feels like any Touhou lord tries to make you sad for Kukas. I mean, what else can you be for her? Scared? Certainly not. Strange. All the effort you put in seems to be going in the right direction, though. Why can't you scare anyone? I sure wonder why. Maybe the reason you can't scare anyone is because these methods are too old. I see. So you're saying my methods for scaring has to keep up with the times. Yeah, I got the chance to understand that dishes can become weapons too. In that case, dishes should also be able to become tools for scaring people. Whoa, can it really? Let's give it a shot. We'll create a freakish dish unique to Gensokyo. Awesome. Is there anything I can help with? I'm not sure how out of the ordinary something has to be considered surprising. How about this? I'll create some wonderful dishes for you, and then we can look for ideas together. No problem. I'll wait for you right here. Five dishes with wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, we will have to invite Kogaza after this as well. Whoa! Ah, I was just looking for you. You gave me plums. I heard you opened a shop in the Upside Down Castle. Yeah? Why'd you do that? Even if that place is open to visitors now, little to no people would actually go there. What makes you say that? Because of a certain Amano Jaku. First she tricks the princess of the Inchlings, then she gathers a bunch of thugs. Always being up to no good, the entire castle has been tainted by her presence. Let's assume some morbidly curious individual does painstakingly fly up there. All they'd encounter are hoodlums trying to rob them. On top of that, the castle is desolate due to not being maintained for years, so no one would ever want to visit it a second time. What's wrong? Didn't you say in your newspaper that it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to visit a must-see castle? I went there because I saw that. Ah yeah. A newspaper featuring ads isn't anything new, is it? Forget it. Castle's no tourist hotspot, but it's not as bad as you make it out to be. Oh? Inchlings aren't very good at taking care of themselves, but they are all very friendly and polite. Their stories are pretty interesting too. If the descendant of the Sukuna Bikona being the way she is, it's no wonder she'd get bullied by a bunch of thugs. Those delinquents aren't thugs either. They are all very down-to-earth people. Not only do they not bully the local Inchlings, they even regularly lend them their aid. And the robberies? That's just because Miss Sager told them the revolution requires funds, but the most they do is intimidate people they'd never actually hurt anyone before. And the revolution? Right. Miss Sager said she wants to lead the weak and overthrow Gensokyo, so they call themselves the Revolutionary Army. Imagine being so reckless you think you can overthrow Gensokyo. Now this. Couldn't get any better. Huh? This is one hell of a scoop. Thanks for the tip. I'm gonna pay that castle a visit later. Have you given up on Miss Yuka? Of course not. It's called having a backup plan. I tell you, those elderly yokai sure love sticking to their routines. If the tyrant of the garden's not admiring flowers, she's planting flowers. I basically haven't gotten any new material. Sheesh, can't people just act more in line with their titles? Isn't Miss Yuka's title the Flower Master of the Four Seasons? In any case, I won't give up on any story just because of some minor setbacks. Perseverance is a quality all reporters must have. Alright, now I'm all pumped up. Time to continue collecting material. Whoosh. Good luck, I guess. Life is hell. Miss Yuka, Wriggle, she's an old friend of mine. I know she can be a bit blunt sometimes, but she's a kind person at heart. What are you getting at? Riddle seems to follow you around a lot, so if she's ever caused you any trouble, I'm sure she didn't mean to. She looks up to you very, very much, that's why I can understand you worrying about your friend, but you are preaching to the choir. I won't attack a friend for no reason. Friend? I'm relieved you think of her that way. Then, if I were to attack her, how do you plan on stopping me? I poison your food. I'll do whatever it takes to get her to safety, even if I have to stay behind and become fertilizer. Acting without thinking, yet facing everything with courage all the same. You two are very much alike. That's why we are best friends. Wait, now that you mention it. How did you and Griddle become friends in the first place? You two share 0 similarities. They both have green hair, Mystia. We do share at least one. The mistress of flowers and the descendant of insects both cherish flowers very much. A flower and a bug and a bird. What about it? Nothing much, I just think the bonds formed in this world are very interesting. Oh, you can smile too. And it's not a crazy smile. I'm starting to understand why Riddle comes here all the time. I feel like I've gotten closer to you too. Sometimes, you new generation of yokai are much too honest. I'm not sure how to respond. Are we now? Have you been taking care of this garden by yourself, Miss Yuka? Must be exhausting work. In truth, the garden doesn't require much care. I water and fertilize the flowers simply because I enjoy doing such things. Oh, it's like how I cook because I enjoy it. Everyone tells me how exhausted I must be, but cooking is what brings me joy. Cooking, you say? A rather interesting recipe found its way into my hands recently. If cooking is what brings you joy, would you like to give it a try? A recipe from Miss Yuka. Yes, please. It's nothing special, really. I named it the Mushroom Herb Road. In essence, it's nothing more than a mix of wild herbs and mushrooms. Mushroom and herbs. May sound simple, but it's the basics that will truly put your skills to the test. You're right. It's a chef's first dish. I won't let your guidance go to waste, Miss Yuka. Promise I'll put my heart and soul into it. Essentially a mix of mushrooms and herbs. The name gives a strange sense of wonder to it, however. Yeah, where's the road coming from? So red tune is herbs. Poison is the greatest cure. The wind carries the stench of bird today, Lily. No, it doesn't. There's no wind. Why are you back here? Because you're a bird brain? I've read about it already. Well, a lily of the valley's entire stem is poisonous. Its fragrance isn't. I was careless last time, but now all I have to do is make sure I don't touch them. Such delightful poison, yet you refuse to touch it. What an idiot. I'd be an idiot if I did touch it. Are you sure you're okay staying in such a poisonous place? You haven't noticed? I'll have you know, I'm neither alive nor dead, because I am an abandoned doll. What do you mean? Do you know why poison is effective against flesh? That's because... that is because one's body acts on the commands of poison. A scarce amount of poison and the body listens to commands. but absorb a large amount of poison, and these commands will self-terminate and lose effect. So it wouldn't be a stretch to say that one's body is built on poison. Huh. Are you saying even my body is made of poison? Yep, and for a doll, whose body contains no poison, it's no different from makeup. So that's how it is. It is the first time I've seen a doll who can freely move about like you. Aren't I amazing? I'm free to move, free to think, and this is all thanks to poison. Lily's poison. So I'm assuming Lily means this patch of flowers. What are you talking about? Lily is Lily and nothing else. Is this what happens when the poison gets to your brain? I think you shouldn't stay here all the time. Go out and see some other places. Other places? Like my shop? If you come, I'll make lots and lots of delicious dishes for you. Hooray! Lily's poison will always be my favorite, but I want to try other poisons too. Say what now? Oh right, we do have a poisonous ingredient, don't we? You can't? That's a bit... But humans can do it. I guess that means you are a third-rate chef. Why would humans ever make poisonous dishes? On the outskirts of this field are some poisonous vegetables. Humans occasionally come and dig them up. Maybe it's for rat poison. Nuh-uh, Lily heard it too. They said they were going to cook them. Huh. Poisonous vegetables that are edible for humans. No. If it's toxins, humans shouldn't be able to eat it. But since humans are eating it, that means it's the fault of the chef, right? How amateur a chef must be to discard poison. I don't think you get it either. Guess I'll pay Kane-sensei a visit. You just add methanol. Always. How many new words have you learned? I've learned a lot. I can read some of the words on my menu now. Plum. What? Couldn't even read the words on your own menu. I mean, they all have illustrations. That means you didn't write the words on your menu. Kyoko wrote all of that. She often has to copy sutras and the handwriting is really nice. Make sure you learn from her example, alright? Good luck. Reliable and factual news. Where? You're always holding a notebook too. Is it because you are not good at remembering things? My bird brain and your bird brain are different. But you know, best way to remember something is to write it down. I agree. What have you recorded in your notebook? I see various photographs and handwritten text. Essentially, I write down anything that can become a story and... What's wrong? Yeah. Almost let the cat out of the bag. Information doesn't come for free, you know. Well, suit yourself. I have a notebook too. It's called a cookbook. Extra. The bird can't read. So, Kane. And Washi, while we are here. Kane is closer, but Washi I'm more likely to forget. Some good drinks. Good and expensive drinks. Something bothering you? Why not learn to immerse yourself in study and forget all the negative thoughts? Kane-sensei, do you know what kind of vegetable this is? That's Tuna sinensis, also known as the red tune. Tuna sinensis? It is rich in vitamin C, protein, phosphorus, iron, and other minerals. It's a precious, sought-after vegetable. I see. I heard it was poisonous, but that was probably a misunderstanding. It is, in fact, poisonous. Huh. Tuna sinensis contains large amounts of nitrite and nitrite, among other substances. These substances not only harm our heart, they even affect our digestive system. Then, why would you say it's a precious sought-after vegetable? I even heard a lot of humans are eating it. Of course it's edible. The secret is to blanch it in water before eating it, reducing the nitrite and nitrate content, while still retaining its nutrients. Nutrite. Incidentally, its colors become even more vibrant after blanching. So that's how it is. I understand now. Thanks, Kina-sensei. You can keep this badge. Thank you. Back to Poison Girl. Yes. Hey, want some poison? Medicine, Medi! Keep it down. Lily can silence you in 100 ways. I know how to cook red tune now. Red tune? The poisonous vegetable you mentioned. Awesome! Cook some for me, quick! I can't do it here. Come to my shop. I'll give you one at max poison. Alright, I'll be there. Anything for poison. Tune pancake. It's not poisonous though. Red tune egg. A pancake made with the poisonous red tune. It tastes bitter at first, but leaves a sweet aftertaste in the mouth. Remember, blanch the red tune in water before serving it to normal guests. This, not a normal guest. Do I have enough red tune? Yeah, probably. I just gave some to Kenneth. I need to cook some things for wonderful. For wonderful reasons. Isn't mooncake the dish that wasn't translated yet? Well, it's translated now, most certainly. Ah, no, this is the part that's not translated. The name was translated. Feeling of the extraordinary. I think I'm starting to understand the secret behind surprising dishes. Really? Wait a bit. I'll try to sort out my thoughts and sketch it out. Girls are sketching. Please wait warmly. It's done. Ah, this is... It can't be done. I know it. I'm useless after all. No, it can be done. Really? Of course. This idea is very interesting. Thank you. Just leave the cooking to me. Heart-throbbing surprise. Oh boy, I like the picture already. Mushroom dyed with udumbara extract surrounded treasure chest. Like a rainbow patch of flowers. What surprise does this chest hold? Thinking that you open the chest and out jumps a silly umbrella with a big tongue. Surprised? Very peculiar. Oh yeah, and need to invite. The temple at night has been getting livelier and livelier. Is that a bad thing? But the hustle and bustle is in other places. No one comes to the cemetery. If you stay here all the time, you'll be wasting such a lively night. Drop by if you can't scare anyone. My shop is very lively too. What if someone comes the moment I leave? That'd be too big of a coincidence. Spooks are what happen when preparation meets opportunity, and I have a feeling that tonight I'll definitely be able to scare someone. You are not gonna come. Alright, best of luck then. I tried. We are not getting anything out of you. That's what you're saying. That's the wrong place. That's the right side up castle. The counterattack has begun. The Tatami at the top, the ceiling at the bottom. Old decorations above, new furniture below. This building is way too out of place. Just walking around makes me dizzy. That's the charm of the upside down castle. A sealed, non-conformist castle, a perfect rally point for the revolutionary army. Doesn't this castle belong to the Inchlings? Okay. Oh yeah, also Kagero in her weird out-of-place spot. Well, let's just pick up something here. No reason to go anywhere. Aya, medicine, and we invited Singer. Let's see how it goes, I guess. Level 1 shop. Hadn't had one of those in a while. Do we even have a preset for level 1? No. No, we do not. Well, we want things on wood, mostly. Now I can admire that most of my things are in the hundreds. Yes, that's true. that case, I should also make sure I'm putting things that are in the high numbers and not the Edo Boat Feast. Oh, Edo Boat Feast. Get what was my big expensive dish? A drink. Oh, does I think. Maybe. This is a lot of things in one, so this is definitely good for... There's a steamer, frying pan, and boiling pot. So we need the plate and the grill. Well, we can have essentially everything in level 1 now. I definitely miss seeing actual backgrounds. I feel it's a real shame that you can't have regular backgrounds. On the higher levels. On the highest level, essentially. Chillable signature. What's your budget? 500. I'm cooking Japanese. Make it signature. Right? Yeah. Plum seaweed. Chill. Yeah, Plumpty rice has no expenses, so expensive. Expensive drink, go. Maybe not Akatsuki. What's your thing do? A lot. Okay. Wrong. Nothing makes you read because yeah. Oh wait, it is already home cooking. What did I just add? I already forgot. Oh yeah, sleeping terror. What did I just add to you? I really have to check. I don't know what it. Japanese home cooking, and I need to make it good alcohol, I guess. Thanks for the throw-in. Medicine. Let's start kicking people out, I guess. Did I just kick out Tenchi? Well, Tenji would have filled up a space anyways, so it doesn't really matter. She needed to go anyways. Red tune egg. High alcohol, sweet. Oh, I like where the music is going. What are you doing? You made a drink. Tianchi stewed mushrooms. Chestnut mushroom truffle. Chestnut. People are leaving. Like I would need Yuka, but don't think she's gonna come back. The way things are looking. And Kogasa said she wouldn't come, so. I wanted to check medicine spell card. Removes the withering garden effect. Medicine manipulates all the possibly harmful substances in a dish, making tags not conflict with each other while cooking. Lasts for 30 seconds and immediately gives the drink with the mid-alcohol tag. Okay. Sure, no conflicting. Oh, I don't have your... favorite dish ready now. So I need to actually look it up. Truffle mushroom and do. Think. And no alcohol. Ah, Koishi. Koishi, you are not gonna make it. I think this is not Japanese, right? No, it is. Okay. Marisa, you are in charge of giving me at least some money today. Oh, legendary. That's not something I can just add. Do I have something legendary lying around? No. Come, I have so many holes in the special guest zone. Because there's probably Byakuren and Miko and... Good question, who else? Probably plot-related people that have still not shown up. Oh yeah, Mizuchi. Marisa never stops. And you're asking for hot. You done yet? Good. All the money we got came from her, essentially. But that's enough for today. Mild food is popular. The Ministry of Right and Wrong has just published the newest edition of the remaining cases of death are attributed to an undisciplined lifestyle. A vogue of hefty living is blowing in Gensokyo. Healthy living is blowing in Gensokyo. So mild is healthy. Oh, and Chen wants to upgrade things. Next time. Sega has fulfilled, medicine has fulfilled, Yuka and Kogaza still need to come together. How are we looking? Kogaza, waiting for upgrade. Muraza, Nue, just starting. Puto, just starting. Tojiko's just starting. Sega, waiting for food. Aya, probably one talk away. So Aya and Yuka probably gonna start in the garden again. Medicine, waiting for confirmation. These are probably gonna get to their first level next time. And these kinda want to be finished. But yeah, these are mostly NPCs that don't really show up much. You can probably get them to get to your shop. They have preferences. Maybe. Like this one has money. We'll discover them eventually. I am almost certain. Don't know who would be in the Garden of the Sun. As I said, Byakuran, Miko. Maybe Shinki will show up. Maybe Junko will show up. Maybe the instruments will show up over here. I don't know. Question is, can a half of Yomu come when other half of Yomu is helping? Surely. Surely, that's why she needs two halves. But that's enough for today. That last day went quite overtime again. Really should have just stopped before it. But this game is fun. I want to keep playing this game. We're eventually gonna finish this game. Will we finish this game before it is fully translated? Meaning I will have to come back eventually when it is translated. Or will I be slow enough that the translation comes first? That is the big mystery of this game. We will have to solve in the future. Thanks for watching. Good night. There will be more food. Sooner rather than later. Will we finish this game before the anime appears? I hope